This week on What's Up? Dubai Sports City aims to find the next cricket superstars. 92-year-old woman becomes the oldest person to finish a marathon. Is microwave cooking a healthier option to prepare veggies? Let's find out later. And on Celebrity Fit, businessman Essa Al Ansari shares his fitness transformation story. I'm Rosina Casserly. Welcome to What's Up? Dubai Sports City has teamed up with the International Cricket Council and GEM Sports Academy to develop a unique and comprehensive program designed to provide the best opportunities for budding athletes to become professional cricketers. The professional cricket program is open for students across the country, where they will be trained by top-class ICC Academy coaches during a 2-year program. The program will start with fundamental basics and will move towards teaching advanced aspects of the game. ICC Academy Manager Will Kitchen tells us more about the program.
ICC Academy is a pretty unique destination. We've got turf that's been imported from all around the world, so we're able to recreate different conditions globally, whether that's from Australia, Asia, from Europe. Our development coaches are very well qualified. They've all worked heavily and extensively with young players. Our performance coaches have worked extensively across international high-performance cricket. So if you come here and play cricket at ICC Academy, the chances are you're going to meet somebody who knows exactly what you need and how to improve you, and you're going to play in an environment which is going to be inspiring and very, very, very high quality. If you're based in the UAE and you've got ambitions to play cricket internationally, this is the place to come. The programme behind me is a junior summer camp that we're running as part of our Warriors junior coaching programme. And these guys are coming in using our indoor facility and essentially receiving coaching, advice and guidance from our team of coaches, hopefully with the ambition of helping them to improve as players. If there's someone behind us who's got real potential, then because they're based at ICC Academy, it might be that we bring them into the UAE cricket pathway with the potential of playing international cricket one day.
I've been doing cricket for ages. My dad still won't even put me into it, and ever since my dad told me about it, I've been loving it since. It's really cool. I did it last week too, and it's really good fun.
I've been here around 1.5 years. I just joined this summer camp like a few days ago, but it's not my first time. Because it's like really fun, like especially in ICC, coaches are really friendly, like we play fun games, like I learn a lot. I've been in ICC for quite a long time, and the first time when I played the first week, we did a bit of catching, throwing, and then a bit of batting. And for the batting, we did like dragging, throwing, we had to get our positions. And with our catching, we had to get like one hand pick up, two hand pick up, and getting ourselves ready and stuff like that.
'92-year-old cancer survivor Harriet Thompson entered the San Diego Rock and Roll Marathon in the US and broke a record by now becoming the oldest person in the world to run a marathon. Clocking in at 7 hours, 24 minutes, 36 seconds, Thompson finished the 26.2-mile race 2 hours faster than the previous record holder, Gladys Burrill. Thompson was a one-time concert pianist who performed at Carnegie Hall 3 times. What's interesting is that she did not run her first marathon until she was 76 years old. Her record-breaking run was her 16th time so far. Thompson confirmed that she is running to raise money for the Leukemia and Lymphoma Society in memory of family members who died of cancer, including her husband who died in January. She has raised more than $90,000 to date. The Mothers and Kids event at Wire World Park in Dubai Sports World proved to be an exciting day for families. Attendees were able to enjoy physical and mental challenges at the Adventure Zone, comprised of a circuit of wooden platforms, bridges, crossings and zip lines. Here are some of the highlights.
We have a lot of kids coming and everything, they're happy. What's most important for us, the thing is that we don't have just games for kids, so it's kids and adults. For example, obstacle course is for kids because it's from 3 years up to 12 years and they need to be more than 1 meter height. But for the bungee trampoline, it's 15 kilos and above, up to 100 kilos. So even it's adult, they can jump. We had here adults sometimes jumping and everything. So sometimes it's fun for kids, but sometimes it's very fun for the adults because we have the scared one, we have the brave one, they do tricks and everything. And also important is for the bungee trampoline that it's 3 years and above. So from 3 years, that's like 70, 80 years. It depends on the heart. If your heart is good, then you can jump.
I have 3 kids, ages 6, 3 and 2. It's been my first time with my kids and they've just loved it. They all have a bit of an adventure streak, but just to see them enjoy this place has just been amazing. They've tried the obstacles and they've tried the trampoline and yeah, it's been fantastic.
Hi, I'm Simran. I'm a mother of 2 kids. They're 6.5 and 3.5. At first, I think my boys were like, what is this? They were a bit afraid. But once they started, they just loved it. They just loved it. And I tried the, whatever this is called, the bouncing thing. It was really scary, but it was so much fun.
How do you cook your vegetables? Contrary to popular belief, experts suggest that using the microwave may just be the healthier option than other cooking methods. The National Brassica Survey in the US found that most people cook broccoli for 10 minutes or longer. This length of time destroys the veggie's rich stores of its detoxifying nutrient. According to the report, we should cook broccoli for just 3 to 5 minutes to keep this powerful compound intact. Like most vegetables, broccoli keeps the most nutrients when cooked at the shortest amount of time, and the method to achieve this is through the microwave. Unlike a regular oven, which heats the air around the food, a microwave heats the molecules of the food itself. Microwaves also cook food at relatively low temperatures and without a large amount of water, which can also affect nutrient content. When we come back, let's meet Essa Al Ansari on Celebrity Fit. Welcome back to What's Up, I'm Razina. Young Emirati businessman Essa Al Ansari spends his days working in a popular hotel chain and in their family business, Essa Al Ansari Exchange. When you see him now, you will never guess that he underwent a fitness transformation that is truly inspiring to many. Here is his story.
With regards to fitness, well, I wasn't gymming. I wasn't doing any fitness. I was eating a lot. My eating habit was very bad. Eating late at night in Dubai, and of course in Dubai is well known that it's not a lot of walking. Transportation is all by car. So on top of that, sleeping as well. So that's what led me to become overweight. I could also remember the times where I went to the mall, I couldn't find any jeans or any clothes my size from how my weight was, so I had to tailor it and customize it as well. So this is a few examples where I could say that where I was overweight, it was a very bad and unhealthy life as well. Well, the main person who motivated me was my twin brother. I have a twin brother. I remember one day I was sitting down in the house and he was doing a program called Insanity, which is a strongman circuits. And he's like, Essa, why don't you come and try it out with me? I'm like, sure, but I was overweight at that time. I was around 123 kilos. So I did it with him and I realized that my fitness levels were very low, very poor. I couldn't train properly. So this is the day where I started learning from my brother and getting advice from him. And that's where I started doing all the diets and all the gym. And so my main support, I would say, is the family, but the main one is my twin brother as well. Well, I started off, as I mentioned, with Insanity, and then I started joining different gyms in Dubai. So I had a personal trainer who helped me start doing cardio and weightlifting. Now, this is the ways that I started losing weight. It took a lot of time because there was a point where I couldn't lose anymore. Because, of course, when you lose so much and then in a month or two, you see that the weight is not even dropping. So we had to train more and train harder, where I started training twice a day in the morning and, of course, at night as well. The first week or two was difficult. As I said, my fitness levels were very low. So training was very hard for me, very difficult for me. So that was very hard. But then, of course, training 6 times a week and eating very clean and following the routine, this has led me to become fitter and fitter. But at the beginning, it was very, very tough. Especially I couldn't run, not even 1 kilometer, I couldn't run at all. But I could see the huge difference between now and, of course, a year and a half ago. My fitness levels, of course, increased double. There are times where I said, this is very tough, I couldn't make it, especially the food. Of course, my eating habit before was junk food, but now it's all about eating clean, organic food, grilled protein. So it was very tough at the beginning where I wanted to stop, especially when I go on vacation, especially on the weekends. It would be very hard for me to see everyone eating whatever they want to eat, but I had to stick on a strict routine and strict diet. So that was a tough part of the weight loss time, but then of course I had to do it, and that's how I lost most of the weight, is the motivation and the results from the family and friends that I had as well. I've lost many kilos for the past a year and a half, you could say. It took a total year and a half, and I lost around 64 kilos to date. This was a huge transformation, of course, starting as well in Dubai, and then while I was studying abroad in Switzerland, I lost more and more weight. And then obviously when I came back here, I started, of course, my gymming routine, of course, eating clean and healthy, which led me to this result. Nowadays, I train 6 times a week. I train twice a day. So my routine during the week is that I sleep at 8:30. I'm awake by 3 a.m., go running at 4 a.m. till 6, and then off to work, and then of course I finish work at 6 p.m. and then back to the gym again. Now, this is of course, you can see the big motivation where it's 2 times a day, 6 times a week, and that's my daily routine, and until now I'm on that routine as well. It's part of my life, it's part of my blood. I eat 5 small snacks a day, every 3 hours. So I start off, of course, before my gym, which I have a pre-workout meal, and then of course after the gym, which is a protein shake, and then of course goes with all grilled protein. I tend to have as much protein, especially because I lost a lot of weight now, and I need to tone up, gain muscles, so I need more protein intake. So that's what I eat, and then of course vegetables, carbs. I do stick with carbs, but healthy carbs, so like sweet potato, brown rice, and of course I stop eating after 8 p.m. maximum, because usually they say that the later you eat, the unhealthier. So after 8 p.m. as well, I stop eating. I schedule myself. As I said, my working hours are long. They're 8 hours, but I sleep very early. So during the week, And what I see very early, I could wake up early and focus. Till now I could say is very tough, especially where we could eat for free in the restaurants and the hotel. And of course, where I have to go out with clients and my guests, it's very, very tough at times, but I have to stick with it. And of course, during the weekends, Friday is my off days, where Thursday night I could actually enjoy myself and sleep till late. And obviously, once in a week, I could help myself and just eat whatever I want to eat, which I call a cheat meal. But other than that, no, I just stick. I try to stick. I am looking, suffering, but then if I want results, I need to sleep early, wake up early, and of course train, and of course make sure I'm eating the right way. Well, the only thing I could advise, because I've been through obesity, so I would say that advice, I would say be healthy. At least train. If you don't want to train 6 times a week, at least train at least 2-3 times a week, 30 minutes a day, some cardio, just for you to get used to it, and of course be healthy, because also training is not only for losing weight, it's also for being healthy. So that's what I'd advise all the locals here, especially the locals here, is to eat clean, train hard, and of course get all the results.
Watch this to know what's happening on your favorite shows this week on Physique TV.
Here's what's coming up this week on Physique TV. This Sunday on Good Chef, Bad Chef, the challenge is on. Adrian is confident that he's going to beat Zoe in this episode's showdown. Of course, Zoe is ready with her own tricks.
Now Zoe, this episode, I'm going to clean the bench with you. This episode is all about cooking the perfect steak, and that's what I'm famous for. That's what I'm good at. You've got no chance with this one.
You know what? Such an ego. You think it's all about you, all about meat. Well, I'm just going to show you how simple it is to actually cook good meat. You don't need to fluff around. Simple, perfect, healthy.
I don't know about that, but I know that I'm going to cook a nice T-bone. We'll see what you can do.
Will this be a full-on battle between the two chefs? Let's see what happens next.
So Adrian, believe it or not, in my household we actually do eat quite a lot of red meat. And I know that's probably music to your ears, but what we tend to eat is very lean cuts and we just don't eat a lot of it. So this is easily one of my favourite cuts. It's eye fillet. So I'm going to season it with a healthy amount of sea salt. Probably you would think to put a lot more than what I call a healthy amount, but anyway.
That'd be just on my piece of steak. There we go.
Exactly.
That's a beautiful piece of Australian grass-fed tenderloin or eye fillet. Beautiful.
Yeah. All right, what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to sear the meat on each side. And as we know, it's really the best way to trap in all the flavour and the moisture. And obviously, it has a little bit of an element of speeding up the cooking process. So I've got my pan warm, and all I'm doing is I'm just rotating it 30 seconds on each side.
Zoe, I'm in love. It's just a beautiful thing to watch you cook a beautiful piece of meat like that. It's just, look at that.
All right, so you see that it's just got that brownness over it. It's not a lot. In the meantime, what I've done is I've actually preheated my oven to 180 degrees, because if we get this recipe perfectly timed, which is what we're going to do today...
So you do the cross? Okay, hopefully it's
all of it will come together. So what I'm actually cooking is I'm doing a beautiful eye fillet, and I'm actually going to do some quinoa with rosemary. I've got walnuts in it, fresh peas and capsicum. A beautiful accompaniment to this lovely piece of meat.
I reckon if you give me a piece of eye fillet like that, you can put anything with it. You could even put that what's that tofu stuff with it,
wow.
And I would still eat it. Well, maybe not too much.
Sure about that.
That looks great.
It seems that everything will end up smoothly, but who knows? Don't miss this Sunday's episode to witness the final result. Every week we are able to see highlights from international sports events brought to us by Tim and Adrian on Maniacs. This Sunday, tune in to see an exciting clip from the Omasquino Festival in Spain.
Right, Gendel, how's your Spanish?
Brilliante.
Ah, good, okay. Well, imagine a free festival on the beach on the coast of Spain.
Suena muy bien.
Okay, throw in some of the world's best BMXers, downhill mountain bikers and street-style skaters.
Que sería increíble.
Well, you better believe it, Gend, because this is the Omasquino Festival in Spain.
Oui.
technology makes a lot of things in modern life possible. This week on Harley Street Beauty, we'll witness how possible it is to get rid of belly fat. A simple surgery resolves the whole problem. But is it really that simple? And what about the side effects? These are what the host Naomi Istad will clarify in this week's episode.
For many people, the state of their stomach is a constant source of worry. I know for me, it's a nightmare. I get stressed out leading up to the holiday season.
A flat stomach doesn't seem like it should be that tough to get, but for some reason the fat there is really stubborn. The problem can be compounded by childbirth, which can result in stretch marks and extra folds of skin, neither of which can be solved with exercise, unfortunately. The tummy tuck, or abdominoplasty, is an operation which removes all loose excess skin and fatty tissue. The result? Well, tighter abdominal muscles and a flatter tummy.
So for our full schedule, just visit the Physique TV website.
Again, here are our top stories. Dubai Sports City aims to find the next cricket superstars. 92-year-old woman becomes the oldest person to finish a marathon. And on Celebrity Fit, businessman Essa Al Ansari shares his fitness transformation story. Thanks for joining me today. If you have any comments or suggestions, connect with us on our social media pages. I'm Rosina Casserly. I'll see you next time.